KIW tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, boy?
Come on, man. What we doing? I'm here.
Let's get it, man. This right here, I feel like it's a classic before it even started. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're somebody I definitely wanted to interview since when I started this. So for things to come back full circle and we here now, it's a blessing, and I'm definitely happy to have you on the platform, man.
Appreciate you for having me. You know what's up. I mean, gotta come show, set it straight. You know that?
Absolutely, you know absolutely. That. Before we get into everything, how have you been? What has KIW been up to, man?
I mean, I'm good. I've been chilling, man. Fatherhood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm the world's greatest dad for sure.
Here we go.
I actually just was working. I had a little job, you feel me? It was a vibe. And I was able to work with the youths from ages 14 to 26.
Fire.
Just helping them, you know what I'm saying? It was an anti-gun organization, you know what I'm saying? I was helping them just getting themselves situated in life, you know what I'm saying? Like from a big brother, you know? When you got somebody to relate to and you could connect with. So I actually thrived in that position, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the kids was locked in with me, like, you know what I'm saying? And I liked it genuinely because it was like, I know how I feel to be young like that and not have, you know what I'm saying? No guidance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
But other than that, man, I'm back active, like, you know what I'm saying? They got me back outside. They want to hear some music from me.
Yeah.
I'm 2025. I'm just straight working, straight active. Film. I'm tapped in with Dame Dash right now.
Fire.
New music. Just be on the lookout, bro. I'm not playing, not letting up, for sure.
Gotcha. Let's get it. I bet, man. So you know, you kind of mentioned not having that guidance and all that. So let's talk about the early stages of KIW. You feel me?
Right.
First of all, before we get into that, you used to spell it the letter K, the letter I. Now I see it's KAY.
EYE.
What was the change about?
And then don't forget the double. You feel me? It's just all about reinventing yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I feel like I come and go a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be on it, working, dropping music and all that, and then I just fall back. So, you know, I just come back with the different, you know what I'm saying? Different wave. And they gonna jack it every time.
Yeah, yo, listen, man. I feel like you put the work in, so they're gonna have to.
Yeah, word. Absolutely.
Right. Bet. So let's get into the beginning, right? You are from Brooklyn, Brownsville to be exact.
10 and boy.
10 and boy.
10 and boy.
Okay. Let's get it. Now, talk to the people about what was that like? What was your experience growing up out there?
My experience, I mean, growing up over there is like, it's a lot of negative and bad influences and good as well. It's just all you pick your poison. So it's easily to get caught up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Tenan Boy is Crip, like predominantly Crip neighborhood. Everybody over this Crip, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? Like from 2 or 3 generations up, down. Like just like 40 plus down in my generation, it was Crips. You know what I'm saying? So coming outside over there, that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? My older bros, they crippin' and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I used to go to the school right there on Pickin and Bristol. So that was a mixture of Brownsville. You know, when you get in school, mixture of Brownsville. You got people from Sally's, you got people from Marcus Garvey, might be from Howard. You know what I'm saying? 327, that was my school. So, like, that's where it all started for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basketball, gang banging, all of that started right there in that little school.
Gotcha. I see you play ball. You pretty nice too.
Yeah, I do my thing. I broke my ankle though, so I would have went to the A. You heard?
Wow.
I broke my ankle in high school. Hell yeah.
Damn, but you was on the ball team.
Yeah, absolutely. Since junior, I did junior varsity. It's crazy. I did junior varsity in 9th grade, and I was always in trouble. So I was like on a conduct sheet, and I think I was on a do not play. I was ineligible to play.
Okay.
And then the day I got back, I worked my butt off to get back, got my grades right and all that. And the game that I came back, it was in Family League Academy in East New York.
Yeah.
I broke my ankle the first game back.
Damn, son.
You feel me? So I had to recover from that. I played varsity, but it was just like, start messing with the and all that.
Yeah. Did you feel like, did it affect you breaking your ankle as far
Absolutely.
as, did you feel slower or anything?
I mean, the recovery, it wasn't that much of a time span for the recovery because, I was young. So, your bones and all, how that go. But as far as like mentally, because the way I broke my ankle was like I stole a ball. We was kicking they, you know what I'm saying? We killing them. And I kept taunting the point guard and I stole a ball from him and I'm on a fast break dolly. Yeah. And when I went for the layup, they gym was small, pretty small. They had the mats on the wall, but when I went up for the layup, he was frustrated and he pushed me. Oh man. So I tried to jump off the wall and twisted my, you feel me? So now when I come down, I'm looking at my ankle, I'm standing up, but my shoe looked like it's to the, so I'm like, oh, you feel me? And then shock and all that. So that messed with my mental, like even getting back on the court, going to the basket, you know what I'm saying? It's like, risky for me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Damn, man. It could have been a KI double, playing ball. In college, this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but listen, man, that was a crazy experience. Breaking your ankle, like it's wacky.
Facts. Oh man. But all right, cool. So you say grew up in Ten Amboy, mostly Crip neighborhood, and you went to the school right there on Bristol
and Picking.
All right.
Right by the McDonald's, right there.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, I guess let's talk family dynamic, right? Mother, father, what's the relationship? Around that time, are you growing up with your mother and father? Are you growing up with one parent? What is that like?
So, I had my father was just like, basically just running around and he had his, he doing this thing, his hat everywhere, where he lay his hat, that's, that's his business or whatever. But he always, that's my pops, like we locked in, like for real. But I had stepfathers, you know what I'm saying? I had a stepfather and all that. And my mom basically, I stayed in Ten Amboy for a short period of time. My grandmother stayed there. Yeah. So my mom moved. We moved to like the Star. We moved to the Star.
Okay.
On Decatur and Malcolm X. I want to say that was the first move from Decatur and Malcolm X. That was like in fifth, sixth grade. But I always used to go back to Ten Amboy in my grandmother's house regardless. Wherever my mother lived at, I always go back because I was just that kid. Like, I go stay with my grandmother. That was my heart, you feel me? Gotcha. Rest in peace, grandma. But long story short, from there, from Decatur and Malcolm X, we moved to Ebbets Field.
Okay. You was living in Ebbets Field?
Yeah, I was living in Ebbets Field from 2008 to 2009. It was it wasn't that long because from there I moved again.
Hold on. At this point you in Ebbets Field, are you kind of like in the streets at that point? Or?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was definitely, as far as Woo and Cho, that was the peak. That's where it popped off at. So, when I first went to high school, when I was living in Ebbets Field. Yeah. That's where it was.
Were you ever like, yo, Mom, we about to move. At that time, are they ops or no?
I didn't even know nothing about there until I got there. And I started, I went to high school in Prospect Heights.
Okay, wow.
Which is like, that's their neighborhood. Clara Barton across the street, Ebbets Field. This is foreign to me, bro. Like, me going to that school, because like I said, we always already considered gang in my neighborhood, because I went to school in my neighborhood in Ten Amboy.
Gotcha.
For middle school. So in the precinct, 73rd precinct, they already had us as a gang. We was called BFG. You know what I'm saying? Brownsville Fly Gangsters. Yeah. That's what we was in middle school. So when we all started going to different high schools, that's when the birth. Yeah, we learning new people, you getting new friends. You know what I'm saying? You picking up on new stuff and all that. So when I went to Prospect Heights, I didn't go to Prospect Heights with none of my friends from Ten Amboy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was by myself. Wow. So I learned a new environment. I learned everything new, like the the West Indian culture over there, like, you know what I'm saying? They gang banging. So me in Brownsville and Tenen Boy at that point, before I went to high school, Marcus Garvey and Tenen Boy was Crip. Riverdale was folk, GD.
Yeah.
Brownsville was predominantly blood.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? There might have been a few Crips over there, but that's what we know it for, blood.
Yeah.
And that's all I knew. So when I went to high school and I see Crips and folks, because Ebbets Field was folk when I got over there.
Yeah.
I used to see it firsthand coming in and out the crib. Yeah. They all folk over there, but nobody was cho.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my problem. It wasn't no GDK. Like, as for me and mine's, no.
Gotcha.
I was friends with folks. Like, I went to high school with dudes that was folk on Franklin Avenue, Franklin Carroll, Franklin and Union. I knew the folk dudes over there. I knew the Crip dudes over there. I knew people, like, you know what I'm saying? And then across Franklin, it was Bloods.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I remember it.
Yeah, it was never more so a problem with GDs. It was more so if you chose, that's a different story.
That's a different story. And then like they started expanding, like from when they start going to schools, they pick, you know what I'm saying? They picking up new people and all that.
Yeah.
The shows. Like at first I knew everybody. But then when we went to high school, it just started becoming some, you know what I'm saying? You might get jumped by a bunch of dudes you never seen before in your life, but they choke. You feel me? They choke.
Gotcha. All right. Let's talk about a little bit early, because I know you said in the beginning, right? In the beginning, it's still gang, but it's not really a name, or y'all mostly y'all younger. Not a lot of connection with all the Brownsville buildings and all that. You're going to school. Are there certain people that you cool with? Are there like from like Marcus Garvey? Because you right next to Marcus Garvey. Yeah. You chilling in Marcus Garvey sometimes, right?
Yeah. No, we grew up. All right. Before 2000, before we went to high school, bro, like we had beef then still. Like Like we was friends. Yeah, we was friends. Summertime we would go chill in Garvey. We'll go chill in Sally's. This is a fact. We have house parties. They come to our house parties in Tenen Boy. Everybody used to come to our house parties. Garvey, Sally's, you know what I'm saying? The only people, even I want to say Brownsville, facts. Some dudes from Brownsville used to come to our house parties, but it's like we used to fight back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Because we was linked up at a point in time, right? Yeah. Before Hood, like I remember Hood Starz, before Hood Starz and the show and all of that, they had a group called Fresh ENT. And Fresh ENT, that was they like root, like how ours was BFG. Yeah. And we was combined, like we was a thing, like you know what I'm saying? We was a thing. So that's how close we was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that means that I should know all my ops. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I should know everybody that's my ops because they was once my friend. Gotcha. You get what I'm trying to say?
Wow. So when does it turn into like, well, before we get there, all friends, but y'all still having little issues, but is it like kid issues, like not too big yet?
Yeah, like just fighting. We fight each other like, it was like the Warriors.
Okay.
Like for real, like you ever seen the movie The Warriors? It used to be like that. Like we used to just be fighting each other like.
Yeah, but what though? Like over what? Was it like basketball games?
Bro, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. It just, we used to just be fighting each other. To be honest with you, bro, I never forget my first time I got my with, bro. Like, cause when I was younger, before I got to high school, I was a little crazy. Yeah. No, for real, I was crazy because it's like the dudes that I grew up under, they was tough. Yeah. They was tough. The dudes I grew up under in Tenen Boy, the Crip dudes, they was tough. And I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to prove myself. Like, them just see me as a little fly. Like, yeah, his moms take care of me, good, whatever. You feel me? And then my family wealth respected. Yeah. But I gotta make my own name. You know what I'm trying to say? So I done went to jail 2007. Mm-hmm. Like, I was a kid.
For what?
For robbery. A robbery. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail 2007 for, I went to Spofford. That's in the Bronx. Yeah. So, I done been arrested more than once. You know what I'm saying? The first time, of course, I'm crying. I'm crying because it's like, yo, I done outdid myself. But then it just kept happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I used to just be always in the front, a lot, like just bugging, just doing anything, bugging. Like the fight, you know what we used to do when we was friends with each other, Garvey, Sally, whatever, all of us. Like, we used to leave school, right? We leave school and walk to other people's schools and crash them.
Yeah, people y'all don't know.
Whoever, just to see who could knock somebody out. Just crash them. So imagine being little, 100 pounds, trying to knock somebody out. That's how we was, bro.
But that's really how it be sometimes. Growing up as a boy, like
Brownsville was sick, bro. Like we just used to do mad random stuff, just wilding, bro. Like mad random stuff. Like I remember one time, right? Let me give you a quick little story, just so you can imagine. I'm 12, 13. And you want to compare that to your average 12, 13-year-old now. It's these kids be wilding now too. I'm not gonna lie. So boom, my grandma, she was a church God-fearing lady, you know, she go to church and all that. I grew up in a church. So she in the crib, but she got passed, you know, she was young before. She in the crib, she telling me and my cousin, she like, yo, she telling us about this zip gun stuff, like, and I'm just fascinated by this story because my grandma's telling me about street stuff that you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, boom. So she go to church, right? Bro, while she told me that story, I'm the wild one. I got a cousin that's 2 years older than me. We like brothers. We grew up in the same crib. I'm the wild one though. So once she left out when she wasn't in the crib, I swear I flipped the crib upside down looking for it.
Looking for the zip gun.
Looking for it. Boom. I can't find it for nothing. It's 4 bedrooms in my crib. I looked at every bedroom, flipped it. Boom. Go on my uncle's room. My uncle was staying in the first room. My cousin's father. Bro, I go in the closet. It's a Puma bag up there. It's a black Puma bag. Look like a bowling ball could go in there type bag. Go in the closet. I find 2 duffels, bro. Like, one look like it's for me because I'm small. And then the other one look like, don't bring that outside. You feel me? It was like that. So I'm like, oh. So we found it. We mad hype in the crib. Boom. Playing with it. Gun gon' almost go off and all that. Thank God it didn't, because I would have got the beat out of me. You feel me?
Hell yeah, like, man.
That's the thing. I used to get beat up, but it ain't stopped nothing. Long story short, boom. I'm so hyped. I gotta tell my friends. Like, I have to tell my friends, to the point where I ends up going outside with the gun in a book bag. I'm outside. So I'm just outside with the gun, and my cousin, I'm with my friends now, and it's like, you can't tell me that, like, I'm not that. Like, I'm really that, bro. 13, 12 years, I'm that, bro. Like, I'm outside, nobody can tell me nothing. You do something or move, like, I don't know what I might do at this. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I don't know. But I'm outside, boom. My cousin see me, he get a whiff of how my body language was. You feel me? He knew what was up. He knew what was up. He like, yo, come here, bro. I'm like, nah. Chased me down, you feel me? Caught up with me, he grabbed it and he took it, you feel me? So that was that. That was just how we was.
The mindset.
Like, we was bugged out, bro. Like, we was bugged out.
Gotcha. So, I guess, when does it become like a real issue amongst Garvey and all that? When does, are y'all wave gang at that point or not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
So when does...
Ninth grade. So remember I told you I broke my ankle freshman year. I broke my ankle. I had a boot. I used to have a boot on.
Okay.
So everybody was going to their different schools, like I told you. Some people went to school in teachers prep. You heard? Teachers prep is like a high school, but it's a high school in the middle of Brownsville, smack and dead in the middle of Brownsville. It's closer to Garvey though.
Okay.
It's closer to where it's a block away from Garvey. It's on what is that? Blake. It's on Blake Avenue.
Okay.
And some of the dudes that I want to say, like from Tenamboy, I don't know. I think it was like maybe 2 people from Tenamboy. Or one person. It had to be one person. But that was the meetup spot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we in high school now. Start feeling themselves. Everybody just start feeling themselves. Like, it was a few Bleezy. Dirt went to. I tell you, Dirt went to teachers prep. He went there. So it was a few people. This is high school I'm talking about, not middle school where we all went together. This is high school now, so it's people in Boys and Girls, Canarsie, all over Brooklyn. People going to different schools from Garvey and Tenamboy.
Yeah.
So long story short, it was a thing. So I used to get on the train, cause remember I'm in Crown Heights now.
Yeah.
I used to get on the 3 train, get off at Utica, get on the 14 bus, come right to Pickens, the 12 or the 14 bus, come right to Pickens Avenue. I'm in the hood, like 2.3. You feel me? So it was a thing where it started in the summertime. It started in the summertime.
Gotcha.
It was back and forth with us, like, you know what I'm saying? It started getting hectic. And actually, because I want to say, I don't want to get it confused on my timeline. Because I remember a point at the school where it was a fight that took place. And from that point on, it just was an everyday thing. Like,
okay.
But it was a time in the summertime, and I can't remember if that was before or after this fight.
Okay.
But it was definitely a fight that took place at Teachers Prep High School.
Do you remember what it was over? Or no?
All right, so I'm gonna give you some insight, bro. Like,
yeah,
when it was Fresh ENT and BFG, it was frivolous stuff. Like you would ask. It was like, oh, boom. It was the girls that we all, because we all used to share girls and we had girls or whatever. So the girls used to say, they got in a couple of my friends' ears from Tenamboy and was like, them dudes is dirty and this, that, and the third. Like saying that about the Garvey dudes or whatever.
Yeah. I
don't know. But they had like a meeting. I wasn't there for this date, but they had a meeting, and this was the end of BFG as a matter of fact. This is I can't skip this because BFG and Fresh ENT is the root of it for us. You know what I'm saying? So when the girls were saying that, getting in their heads and all that, feeling themselves and all that, thinking they fly and all that, is dirty too. Certain things I grew up with dirty too. Be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a meeting. And it was the dude Punky. There's a dude named Punky from Garvey. Okay. He was like they head dude. He was their head dude for the Fresh ENT group. You know what I'm saying? And just had a meeting, and he was like, yo, we don't want to be combined with y'all no more. The girls ain't jacking it. And he took it a type of way. You feel me? He felt the way about that, and then it just started going left from there. Like, I ain't gonna front. Punky, he had a dude, I think they call him Mack Truck now. Okay. You feel me? Mack Truck. Okay. Mack Truck, his name Noah. Noah was a look, when we was younger, before we started getting older, he was younger, he's a punk. Yeah. He was a punk, he was a walkover. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't lie to you, bro. Yeah. I actually made him cry before, like, feel me? I told you when I was younger, I was bugged out. Like, I really was bugging. You feel me? He was a punk. But before we started getting to high school, he was turned up. Yeah. So Punky used to tell him, like, sick him on, like, on us, like, yo, Mac, hit, you feel me? I guess he went to juvenile and had a growth spout and got his weight up and all that. So he ain't no punk no more. You feel me? He a different, he done turned up. He done turned into somebody else. So I ain't gonna front. He used to start, he was popping on my friends. Yeah. Every time, I'll never be there. He'll pop on one of my friends, bro. Like, they'll pull up on us. Yeah, it go left. He snuffing. He picking a new one and snuff. Some dudes fought back, some didn't. But that's when it start getting weird. Like, this is punks. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is punks, bro. Like, why y'all not fighting back? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it start getting weird at. And then, you know, my projects is only 4 buildings, so it's not a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? So we only had a problem with Marcus Garvey, and that's where it really started at. But then when high school came, the fight happened, and then stuff started going left. Like, gotcha. It got heavy.
Okay. How does I guess now, when does it turn into Wave Gang? Like, what is what's the birth of that?
All right, so Dirt went to school with us in 327. Dirt is from Brownsville Houses. I'm from Tenamboy. Dirt Bleezy. You feel me? So, gotcha. So Dirt, he was BFG. Oh, wow. Dirt was BFG because, you know what I'm saying? He was a Tenamboy dude. Like, so you got to understand, like, this is deep, bro. Like, So, all right, boom. Me and Bleezy got tight like this because he always was a rapper. Yeah. But I'm like a music, like an industry baby for real, low key. Like only if you know, you know. You feel me? Like when I was in middle school, Neno come up to the school. Like when I get in trouble, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like affiliated to my family and all that. This Smack DVD days, like this is Neno. Like
that's
how
crazy.
I hate her, like you feel me? For me, so it's different. So, Murda Mook family, you know what I'm saying? Like these is people that inspired me to do music in the first place. So I had that relationship, you know what I'm saying? Bleezy went to school with me, so you know we all friends and all that. But he a rapper for real, or at least he wanna be a rapper. We kids, and we connected through music like that. Besides us being friends and doing with playing ball and all that together. And once we was locked in with the music, it was like a different type of relationship because it's like now it's goal driven. Like we got something to really, you know what I'm saying, make us make sense other than the streets and all that. Like we rappers, bro. Like we literally was going to the studio in middle school. We going to the studio making songs and coming to school, playing it at our school dances and all that. Like it was like that. You know what I'm saying? So the Wave Gang came in from that. Like he was us. Like he was, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like yin and yang. Like that's how they look at us. But he got a whole side that I ain't never even tap into because he always in the 10. I'm from the 10. I don't go over there. I used to hang out in Garvey and Sally's more than Mother Gaston where he from. I never really hung out over there. You know what I'm saying? So as high school came along, like 08, 09, that's when it was like the end of BFG and he had dudes from Cephalo, like Mills and them. There's Mills, Los, Poppy, Glider. There's a bunch of them. Hayes. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of them. Then there's dudes from LH, the Dougie, Spec. YBs, and I could go on and on. It's just a bunch of new dudes that I'm meeting, you know what I'm saying? One day he was on the phone and he was just like, yo, K, like, I ain't gonna front, I'm starting some, you know what I'm saying? This is new wave, like, if you would've did it, you feel me? You know I'd have been right there with you, like, And you know me, like, I ain't really too fond of making new friends, bro. Like, I gotta really know a person, like, you know what I'm saying, before I just be like, all right, he cool, you know what I'm saying? So I was like resisting it, but then I'm like, this is my brother, this is my dog, you feel me? I'm a jacket, I'm gonna come see what it's about or whatever. Whole time I'm already got beef with Garvey. You know what I'm saying? I got beef with them already. Like I got beef with the Chos, you name them. I got beef with them. You feel me?
At that point, are they Hood Starz? Are they Chos yet or no, not yet?
I mean, yeah, the Chos was a Sally's thing. So Sally's, like I told you, was up the street and like close to the 10 Boys. So we used to hang in Sally's. But then they start hanging out in Sally's. I don't know where that connection come in at. You gotta ask somebody like Pop, somebody from over there. I don't know where that connection came in at because Pop went to school with us. You know what I'm saying? He was probably the only Sally's that went to school with us. You know what I'm saying? But he don't, like, we used to be in Sally's chilling. And it been times we chasing them out of Sally's, the Chos, you know what I'm saying? But I want to say Hood Starz. I want to say Hood Starz because the Chos is a Sally's thing. Like it's generally started in Sally's. And whatever they dynamic is or how it, you know what I'm saying, you gotta ask them. I can't speak from that. But I know how I went from BFG to Wave Gang. And BFG actually started beefing with Fresh ENT, which turned into Hood Starz first before a Wave Gang. You know what I'm saying?
So now, Bleezy, he's in 10 Boy
every day.
Is he having issues with them as well, or he ain't that locked in yet to have issues with them?
Nah, it was just, I ain't gonna front, bro. you gotta know, a lot of people be having myths and legend. Like, you know, story be legend.
Like folk stories.
Yeah, bro, because it's like, it been times when Bleezy was right there with me and they pull up on me and they won't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they won't do nothing. Like, because he said not today, or you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I don't get me 100 pounds. How you it's 3 of y'all and it's me and him.
Yeah.
And you talking about not today and y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Like, that done happened a few times, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it was. And then, so what they used to do was they used to try to catch 10 boy dudes on Mother Gaston side. Cause they could come over there too, just like how we used to do in Sally's.
Yeah.
But the dudes on Mother Gaston was tough. Like, it was a lot of people over there. It's mad projects. You know what I'm saying? So some of them was tough. Some people over there was actually tough, bro.
Yeah.
So me seeing that, cause when I'm over there, I ain't really trusting nobody. I don't got that relationship with nobody yet.
Yeah.
But Bleezy and his brother, his older brother friends, they, you know what I'm saying? They friends of dudes from my project. I ain't really, like, I don't trust nobody with my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? This my friend, though, so it's like, it's different. We got a different bond. He done slept in my grandma's crib. You know what I'm saying? It's different. We different. We locked in. So for me to see that, it'll be like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to do something to me over here because I'm out of bounds. You get what I'm trying to say? But in Sally's, it used to just go down. Nobody couldn't stop nothing. Some of them used to try to stop stuff, but then we'll get on them. Yeah. And that's what it'll be. I kid you not. Like, I had a fight over there one time. We came through there, like 3 trucks. Ak was there. Rest in peace, Ak. He was there. They hit it. They ran. They left their bikes. And we chased them. We ain't catch nobody. But when we come back in Sally's, one of them was picking up their bikes, like trying to hold them down. And he flipped on them. I got into a fight with the dude. Yeah. He ain't like me. I ain't like him. So we just fought. You feel me? Yeah. Little. So, but yeah, bro. So in that time span, the dudes, because it wasn't just Wave Gangs, Wave Gang PBG. LH dudes was PBG. Yeah. Pretty Boy Gangsters or whatever. But it just merged into Wave Gang Woo. Like, everything merged into that because everybody just picked, like, all right, let me give you the story. They caught one of my, like 2 of my mans on Mother Gas's side we call it the 4, 284 the park. Okay. They caught like 2 of my friends over there from the 10. Yeah. You feel me? Boom, they try to catch me. Cause I'm over there one day. I'm with Bleezy though. Like I said, I'm only gonna be with who I'm comfortable with being with. I run into Mr. and Pop. And it's me and Bleezy. They drop their bikes mad hard. Boom. They like, what's up? What's up? Yeah. So I'm like, what up? You feel me? And he like, it was one of them times where he was like, man, y'all ain't doing that. You feel me? Like, stood up like that. So they was like, all right, they jacked it. They did. You feel me? Crazy part, Bleezy Pops was right there outside the gate. Like, right outside the gate. But he don't even know what was going on. Okay. Feel me? So they left. Boom. They go by. Now they on it. They keep like, bro, we lose. Just riding on bikes and stuff. You feel me? I'm on Mother Gaston side all day at this point. Yeah. So now it was a big police bus on Sutter, and I'm sitting by the park. They pull up like 5, 6, 7 deep, and I was with a few dudes from that side, and I ain't gonna front. I was mad at one of the dudes because he was promoting. He like let them fight. They pulled up. It was Coach, Mr. all of them. They pulled up, a few of them. And they was on me. I'm the target. They on me. I ain't gonna front. I was a little nervous, bro. Like, they just keep popping up. Like, one time they gonna try to do, and I think it was gunplay at this time. Yeah, okay. You feel me? So it was a little different. So I'm a little nervous. Like, damn. Like, so one of the dudes that was with me was supposed to be with me. Like I said, it wasn't that yet. Yeah. So he like, nah, let them fight. Let them fight. I'm like. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, what you mean, let them fight? So anyway, it was just a back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? They standing up. I'm sitting down. Yeah. Bleezy's older brother pull up. You feel me? Stony. It's my big brother to this day. Like, love him. You feel me? Pull up. And it's like, that's where I got all my energy from. Like, I'm like, I know, you feel me? You respect it. Like, nothing ain't happening to me while he right here. You feel me? I don't even know if Bleezy was right there at that moment, but his brother pulled up. Now I want to fight. You feel me? Now I want to fight. And it's going to be a fair one. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we get to going around the corner because there was a big police bus right there for the shootings and stuff that been going on. We go in the park by the, like where the school at. And we get the, you know, we get the squabble and all that. We get the, me and Coach, I fought Coach.
Yeah.
Before I fought Coach, I feel like he turned it, he switched, his energy switched, excuse me. Cause he like, I ain't got no sneakers on. Mister, you fight this. But you was just big old bad, you know what I'm saying? Wolf.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, pardon me.
Yeah. Now you good.
So he like, Mister, you fight this. So me and Mister ain't fight, me and Coach fighting.
Yeah.
Feel me? However that went, you know, the streets know. You know how that went.
No. Who got the better of who?
Listen.
You gotta be honest.
Listen. I don't know, bro. Like people put like Bleezy, you ask Bleezy, he gonna say I won. Like say I won, like more like I got the upper hand. But me personally, not being older, and I think about it, I ain't really like I destroy certain people, bro. Like I ain't you feel me? It wasn't that. It was just like a tussle.
Gotcha.
At a point in time, I had him up in the air. He got his hand around my neck. Like we was just tussling.
Gotcha.
In the midst of us fighting, Mister and my bro start arguing. They like, yeah, get him, like, you feel me, like that. Yeah. He like, what? Like, he like, you want to get it? You feel me? So they start getting into it. By the time they start getting it, I already done, me and Coach done. Now I'm seeing my mans fighting for me. Now, you know, I'm drilling and pump, and somebody fighting for me over here. Yeah. Oh, it's lit. It's my dog. I run over there, boom, tackle. Feel me? Tackle Mister.
Yeah.
We fake on him. You feel me? I come pick him up. He come pick my son Unique up. He pick him up. And like they cousins. They cousins. Ak and my son Unique. But he you feel me? He more on our side. So he pick him up like you bugging, cuzzo. Now Mister flipped over on me, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna front. You got it. Like we was just talking about this the other day. I'm like, you got it, bro. You got it. And he's straight. Gave me two. Like I'm like, oh, and that was that. And then another dude, it's my dog, Free Dog. Dog was like, y'all over here acting crazy, and I think he knocked one of the dudes from Riverdale out. I don't know son name. Yeah. Like I don't know where he went. That's my only time seeing him for real, but he knocked him out. Yeah. One punch. And from there, that's where it was like they started picking their side. You know what I'm saying? Like they start, y'all can't keep coming over here thinking y'all doing whatever y'all want, trying to pull up on y'all not doing that. And then it started being a thing. You know what I'm saying? It started being a thing with the Chos. And, you know?
Gotcha.
And that's where it really became. You feel me what I'm saying? Like, but that's why, like, niggas call me Wookie Williams, because it's like, you know, yeah, for real, yeah. But on the 10 side of things, like, we really, like, we was going through that with them for years before it became a Wooo Choo thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, wow. Wow, so y'all buildings kind of, not to say it, but it feels like y'all like the beginning stages of it. Like y'all kind of started everything, low key. Now,
facts.
Within all of those things happening, there's little subsets that's GD and all that start feeling like, you know, they got issues with Woo and whatever the case may be.
What are you talking about?
PNV.
Subsets?
Yeah, like because they're like a subset of, I guess I can't call them Cho, but they're not Cho, but they hang out with Chos. They're GD, and because of that, PNV starts going at JD. JD's going at PNV.
Right. I get where you're going with it. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah.
I had PNV Jay up here, and he tells a story about. Well, I think he tells a story about getting robbed in the studio. Then Main Finesse came, kind of talked about that, and then Lou Braun just.
Wait, who's Main Finesse?
Main Finesse. He used to be with. He rapped with G Bang and He's PNV as well.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah,
so that's his affiliates.
Yeah.
All right.
So now that day, they say the Woos robbed him, right? Mm-hmm. Now I remember.
First of all, what's the law on robbery? Do you know?
What's the statute?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, come on, bro. Yo, P, I was raised. Listen, for one, bro, this is what you gotta know. I was raised by gangsters, bro. Like, sad to say, I was raised by real thorough gangsters. None of this internet, none of that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay. Got
so you can't just like,
these
ain't going for that stuff.
we
with
good,
me, bro.
In New York, the statute of limitations for robbery is 5 years.
All right. So when did this allegedly happen?
I know it happened before 2019. I know that for sure.
Absolutely, it did. Because I had my we straight.
Yeah, that definitely.
All right, yeah. So look, all right. So all jokes aside though, right? My thing with PNV Jay, right? Like I just was trying to tell you, like I spoke to him briefly on Clubhouse. Yeah. Cause somebody called me and was like, they up there talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I seen the interview with dude. He came up here. Yeah. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Like I ain't know him neither. But he was in like I added it back on my phone. He was in there, so we always speaking. Yeah. You feel me? He was cool. PNV, he got a lot of growing up to do. You feel me? Like he was throwing the Franks up. You know what I'm saying? Throwing it. He was listening, but then he's throwing it. He's calling me a liar, all that. So I don't even really want to get into that situation because it's like I said, bro, for one, he said I'm lying. I swore on my kid. I got a 4-year-old. I swore on my kid. He said I'm lying.
What does he say you lying about?
Just how the situation happened. Like I was telling a full-blown story on Clubhouse. You feel me? He's saying I'm lying. He swears jumped him. Like this is what he's saying. Yeah. How you know what happened if you like this? Yeah. How you know what happened? How can you tell me what happened if you like this? Yeah. You don't remember what happened, P?
You didn't see what happened.
All right then, my point exactly. And then I even gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, bro, you might think I'm lying. You might feel like I'm lying. That might be true to you that I'm lying. Because that's how you remember it. But I'm telling you my truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and I kept this off the internet.
For years,
For years, bro. Like, I kept it off the internet because of the people that I had, you know, in my corner, like, on my ear. Like, yo, we not doing that. Come here right now. You feel me? Like, it was Brownsville day. Like, the following day, I wasn't outside. You know, the little want to wear the chain. You know, I wasn't doing none of that. I wasn't doing none of that. I wasn't with none of that, bro. I wasn't with none of that. I really was put up with the situation. It's like, because it wasn't about getting in it. It wasn't about that. Yeah. See, my thing with him was, he seen my face. Yeah. And he ain't know who I was. Damn. So it's like, I know PNV because he's rapping about Ike. Yeah. Like, the video I see of him, he's rapping about Ike. He's smoking Ike. So it's like, me and Ike got the same tattoo. We grew up together, you feel me? That's Dirt first cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's my right-hand man, first cousin. So it's just disrespectful. But you're a little kid, so it's like, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So what happened was, he asked for a whipping. He got his whipped by Bleezy, bro. Bleezy beat him up. That's what happened. Bleezy beat him up, and I just lifted it. I removed the, you know what I'm saying? I removed that from him. I didn't fight him. He's a little boy. That's what they said in the Clubhouse too. It's like, the girls were saying it, but he was a baby. Yeah. And the dudes was like, but yo, you can't be, you know what I'm saying, in the street talking about you smoking dads and Feel me? So I feel like it was just a discipline. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I swear I ain't hit that boy. I ain't do nothing to and I never did that before, bro. Like, I was like struggling, like trying to pop a Cuban. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you gotta lift it up off him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Yeah. So that was my problem. I'm trying to tell the boy. I'm like, yo, bro, son, you know how stupid are you to do that? Like, you did that to yourself. And then he wilded out, P. Like, he seen me, tried to give me a 5.
No way. Did he recognize Bleezy?
Yeah, that's when he know it was up. Like, once he seen Bleezy and he seen Bleezy had the DOD change on.
Yeah.
He had the DOD change on. So I was, like, I'm telling him, he said I'm lying about this. But I'm coming from the pizza shop because I done came downstairs. You know who was there?
Who?
Lou Got Cash was there and Bay Swag was there. And I felt like they was trying us. Like, they, not trying us, but they wanted to see something happen. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, oh, something really pulled up. Like, y'all want to see if we is who we say we is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this a kid. That's not our op, bro. Like,
yeah.
That's not our op. We don't get no, you know what I'm saying? What we get out of doing that to him? You know what I'm saying? So, I came off the elevator. He's sitting there with the Trader Kid dude.
Yeah.
He was with him and another dude. It was like 2 beat dudes. He's sitting there and he like, yo, I think he figured I was with Rich and Rich the Kid. I feel like he think I was with them, like a part of their entourage or something. Cause he don't know who I am.
Okay.
Like, I looked at him and he like, and I'm like, you serious? Like, and I'm like, and I kept it pushing. I pushed off. I was with somebody else, one of my other guys. He don't got nothing to do with nothing though. Like, it's from somewhere else. So we push off. We go to a pizza shop. Now I get Bleezy the call. I'm like, yo, Bleezy, come downstairs, bro. We belt that. You feel me? He got to get it. Like, he just lollygagging. He got this chain on. He got a rollie on. Fly. You feel me? Like, but it's like, you can't be serious right now. You deserve that whipping you about to get. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Cause you see me, all our videos is this together.
That's my thing. How does he know Bleezy and not know you? That's so shocking to me.
So now, I come back from, he like, all right, I'm coming.
I'm not dissing y'all, and I know y'all. Like, I want to know the people I'm dissing, you know?
Right.
But yeah, so you come.
That was my thing. I'm like, damn, that's what got me mad. I think that's what put the battery in my back. Cause I'm like, he really just trying to shake my hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna violate this little. Like, you feel me? So now, when I'm coming back from the pizza shop, he said, you ain't had no pizza. This is what he saying on Clubhouse. I'm like, yo, bro, this is what I remember. This is my story, bro. Like,
you ain't had no pizza.
I know when I bent the corner, you still sitting around the studio. You still lingering around.
Yeah.
It's like you bleeding in a pool. I mean, you bleeding in the ocean and it's sharks circling.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
So now, please come out like, it's like a point, like, look, P, we sitting there like lollygagging, because I'm waiting for something to come out the building. Yeah. So he come out the building, please, he putting his chains in his shirt. And he said, do you know he got them big eyes on PNV? He like, and then he tried to spin off. When he spent off, we behind him now. It's me and Bleezy, we behind him. My son, he just there. You feel me? He don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
So with that, what happened was Jay couldn't tell the people that he was with what was going on. You get what I'm trying to say?
Why not though?
Because it happened too fast. He don't know who I am. Obviously, I walked past him, came back. I already done, called son downstairs. Son come out the building. That's when he catch on. So it's like his first instinct was go to the car. So once he get to the car, he's trying to open the car door. It's locked because he don't got the key, obviously. He ain't tell nobody nothing. So when he tried to open the door, I just remember Bleezy was like, yo, Jay, you smoking on Ike, right? Ike, right? And then just drugged him. Boom. Yeah. You feel me? And then he was beating him up because he ain't fight back. He just curled up. And I'm trying to, that was that. Before we got over the bridge, I was getting phone calls like, yo, why y'all did that? I'm like, don't argue with nobody. Just send a video. Send a video. You know what I'm saying? Smoking on, he's spinning and all that, whatever he was doing. They like, oh, it's justified. You feel me? It's justified.
Who's calling y'all though? Like who?
Like older guys. You know what I'm saying? Older dudes that's, we
on his side or y'all?
No, they not calling us. They calling the dudes that he is affiliated with or got whatever he got going on was calling people that they know is affiliated with us.
Gotcha.
That's in the industry.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So they calling us. Well, they calling Bleezy's phone. And I'm like, no, nah.
Yeah.
No, we not doing that. I'm like, I did this. We not doing that.
Yeah.
We not doing that. You feel me? But that was that. He got his back. You know, it was a little one hand wash the
other. Did he
other.
have to pay to get it back? To be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much did he pay?
I don't remember. I don't want to lie. It was over 10 though.
Yeah.
It was over 10,000. I don't remember exactly what number it was.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't know. But yeah, and then I ain't gonna front. It was so much of a put up situation. They was trying to give us like a situation, like the record, like labels, like trying to leverage, like I don't like that though, bro. Like it's like people trying to be in control over what is done. Like this is our shit. Like we, you know what I'm saying? This our work. We is who we is.
Yeah.
But they was trying to leverage it, like, you know what I'm saying? Get us a situation, like, cause we could make, but I never went public with that. Like, everything was done behind closed doors. Like, nobody don't know what happened or what took place. And I got out the way. Like, I made it to the 10. Everybody was mad hype about it, like, you know, but it's like, man, I couldn't sleep after I spoke to somebody. They was telling me certain things, and I got up out of there.
Okay.
I got up out of there quick, fast. Yeah. And I was going until we made the exchange, and that was that.
Gotcha. Damn. Man. Now, do you, in your like opinion, do you think it's gonna go the way, like when you run into him, do you think it's gonna go that way? Or
who, PNV?
Yeah. Do you feel like, all right, it's gonna go this exact way, or do you feel like he gonna fight back? What's your thoughts before y'all?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect from him. But me personally, I'm non-confrontational, bro. I'll be chilling, bro. But it's like, you think what you asking me? What I think who will win?
No, not who would win.
Oh.
Did you think before that happened? Did you think that he was gonna, I guess, not fight back so easy?
Oh, you saying in the moment?
In the moment, like when you seen him, did you feel like, or was that even a thought?
I mean, he was pretty young though, bro. So I don't know. Like I don't really understand the curling up. Like he ain't gonna kill you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he thought that's what he was young, so he, you know what I'm saying? But his thing was like I said on Clubhouse, he screaming, got back for that. Who got back? He saying I'm lying about getting shot. Who lies about getting shot? No, pause that right there. Right. Made a song and said I got shot. Not him. Another dude, Siggy said. He said I got shot on a song Wax.
Yeah. I'm
like, what y'all talking about? What's her name? Jakara Barnes from Chicago? That's who y'all talking about? Why y'all wishing that on me for, bro? Like, what's up with y'all? If somebody got popped and lived to talk about it, you don't think that they went in jacket? Like, yeah. Who lies about getting shot?
I think nowadays people do because they say it's a L to get shot. You a victim. But back in the days, you was tough if you got shot. If you went through all these things, you was tough.
I don't even like. I smack somebody for that, bro. Like for real. Like if you was in my face, like I would have smacked his head off, bro. No funny. Stop playing with me, bro. Like, and then I'm telling him and everybody in the room, like, bro did not get popped, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you acting like this ain't get back. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with people, bro? That's the only thing I try to clear up. Cause I'm like, yo, bro, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't, bro. He like, bro, how you lying about getting? I'm like, oh my. I'm like, you got it, bro.
Yeah. I don't know PNV Jay like that on a personal level. We did 2 interviews and I know him on that level, but not on a personal level. But I would assume that if he has to accept that nothing happened to you, he would have to accept that he got robbed and beat up and did.
Oh, it was justifiable. It was justified. It was justified, bro. Like the action that took, everything that happened.
Nah, I can't knock y'all. Like,
respectfully.
Yeah.
And the thing about me, bro, I believe in like, you know, karma, universe. I believe in that, and it's like, bro, I don't pick on people, bro. That's not my character.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think anybody who knows the situation would think that, unless if you're outside of the streets or if he's in there, he's rapping about this, and I'm somebody, I'm not in that life, but just being logical, if you're rapping about this and talking about, you know that this is the repercussions that could come. So it ain't.
You know exactly. That sport, the smack sport, like.
Oh yeah.
If I'd have gave him one of those, it'd have been justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Like stand right there with your hands behind your back and
then slap you.
Wow. Yeah,
man.
like.
Oh man.
That you stupid. Now go and run and tell that. But it's like we had to have some proof that we whipped your ass. So that's what that was about.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's like.
And y'all got some bread for it.
Yeah, bro, but they try to tuck that, and it's so crazy. I feel like Thingy and them got lit off of that. The Bronx dudes.
Oh, flocking them?
Whoever brought, I don't know.
Yeah,
but I feel like they got lit off of that. Like, yeah, popping, going crazy. And he was just telling me about that. Like, they really be showing their life.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff we just can't, you know what I'm saying? Can't go like that. You can't do that. So that was like some, if you know type situation for a long time.
Yeah, I'll tell you how I found out off camera. Yeah, did that. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
Yeah, but all right. So just a little rewinding. You know, we mentioned Wooo, Brownsville. Now I'd like to get your perspective on Wooo from Flossie, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd like, in your opinion, you know, only because I know people see the interviews, and I think there's been a discussion for a while, and there's this constant debate of where it started, where is it authentic at?
What's your question, bro? What's your question? Like, don't go all over the place with it.
Well, before my question, I'll say this. Bando Black puts out, I think, Real Woo. The Real Woo. When he comes home, he puts out the Real Woo.
What about Kuda B? He did one?
Kuda B years ago. Yeah, you're right.
Come on, you gotta know what's going on.
Yeah, that's a fact. A while ago.
So Bando had the ball. Like, he had the ball when he came home. Like, he had the ball when he came home, because it's like, that's Bando. You know what I'm saying? He behind the wall in the street.
Yeah.
I told you, like, everybody got they, you know, you could just say their story, bro. Like, that's their story. Like, you can't, so he could say he the real Woo, he the real Woo. Like, who gonna tell him he not the real Woo?
Yeah.
He was there, you know what I'm saying? For his portion of whatever took place, he was there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what run-ins he had when I wasn't around him. I don't know.
But he was there.
He was definitely there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what do you think when you see that, you hear, you know what, people from Flossie say theirs is different, they have their own history, and it has nothing to do.
Who is people from Flossie? Who are you talking about? Who you interviewed for the Flossie?
OP said it's different. It's.
And what did he say made it different?
He said they have a history of a Caribbean background.
A Caribbean background.
Basically that.
Absolutely, the whole Flossie, yes. The Caribbean don't got nothing to do with Woo. What
he's saying about? Woo in Jamaica, they use
it means
that
something?
term. Yeah.
Like what? What do it mean?
Like, it's just like woo that or similar. They just use
I heard of cho that. I never heard of woo that. I heard of cho that.
Yeah.
I never heard of woo that. Never.
Yeah.
So, all right, check this out, bro, because I'm not even against what he said, because that's his truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against what he said, but he lying, as a matter of fact. He lying, because the way I met OP was in 10 in, boy. He was in the 10. We had Trap and Field. He was coming to get Trap and Field. You feel me? Him and Scooby. I met them the same time. Feel me? Scooby went to school, Canarsie, with bros from my side, older dudes. He a little older. OP, I knew OP from doing a song with Real Right. They did a song and a video in Miami. It was cool. It was cool, but I was doing my music too. I was dropping. We had Guns and Drug Dealers. Bando Black and Light Fever had the drill record. It was a bunch of songs that was going on, right?
Yeah.
But OP, I don't know OP from the streets. I just know him from that music video. That's my first time seeing him or hearing him about him. Gotcha. It was cool, you know. He had mystique to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who is this guy? Who is this? You know, this light skinned dude. So when he in the tent, he in my piece. He in my projects. So, oh, what up? You know how that go. What up? We doing our thing. I'm on Money and Violence. I think Bleezy just did 2016 flow. Going crazy. The 2016 flow was going crazy. And we was heavy on the DOD. We got DOD cups, DOD ski masks, DOD shirts. We just looking wild, like, he's gonna break you up. Like, and we got that paint. Bro got the Cubans on. You feel me? We you know, we doing our numbers. OP was in that crib, and he knew more about me and Bleezy and our whole culture than I knew about him. Okay. And it was like, it was one of those moments where I was just like, oh, so you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But this before, when I met him, he wasn't Jack, it wasn't no Woo nothing. Yeah. When he did that video with Jeezy, it wasn't no Woo nothing. So now, I know OP from that video. If you go look at that video with Jeezy, Moolah, and OP, that's where I know him from. Okay. And when he met me, he know me from being Woo and being whatever, you know what I'm saying, what we rap about. Because if we wasn't screaming Woo in our lyrics, we were screaming it in our ad-libs. We were screaming it regardless. So now you got to go into Pop Smoke. So does that answer your question about the OP situation? Like, the only thing I would say is like, he was singing songs word for word, gang. Like, he knew. We sitting in my son's living room on the 8th floor. We sitting in his crib. He's coming to get his trapping field. OP, we playing the on the TVs and stuff. OP know Bleezy verse word for word. He know it word for word. Yeah. So what you mean? It's different. Like, you know what's up.
Does it have, I mean, I guess the way he explained
that was our introduction to each other. He know that. That's where I met him at, in the 10. He know.
So, when y'all see Canarsie start saying Woo or whatever, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all, realistically?
All right, you gotta bring Pop in the
Pop Smoke.
You gotta bring him in the equation. So, rest in peace, Pop. By the way, me and him got the same birthday. Oh wow, crazy. Feel me? So I fit get him. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Like, my first thing I heard of Pop was Money, Power, Respect. Of course, right? That was the first thing I heard. Like, him rapping.
NPR,
And he was screaming Woo and all that in the record. I jacked it. You heard me, P? Like, I jacked it. Like, I'm like, I forgot who put me on to the record, but I'm like, oh, this pain. Like, you feel me? It's big on him too. You know, he walked on that. So I'm jacking that early. The Woo part, I ain't understand it. I just felt like it was hard. Like, it was a good song. Now, with Pop, I feel like in the interviews or something, he might have said something about Jeezy. Yeah. But we got history with Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? We did a song, Real Right. I know Bleezy and Nizzy probably said something about that in their interview. We did the song, you know what I'm saying? At our studio, they came to our studio. So they came to with us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't come to them, they came to with us. Yeah. And when we did the song, they were screaming Woo. We both were screaming Woo, you feel me? So it's like we fake jacked it, which is cool, because for one of the Real Right members, free my son Vito. I just spoke to bro the other day. Free Real Right Vito, right? Yeah. He's from Tenay, and he was Wave Gang and all of that. So when he went to high school, he branched off and did his 1-2 or whatever, and he Real Right. You know what I'm saying? So he know the history. He's from the 10. He was Wave Gang. He knows the history. Period. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my friends. He was rapping with me in middle school. Yeah. You know, so he no. It ain't no, like, that's just my dog associate. That's my friend, just like Bleezy my friend. You feel me? So he Real Right. So 1 + 1 = 2. Jeezy know what's up. He know what's up about us and what we come from, what we endured, what we went through, they know. Like, everybody know what's up.
Yeah.
So I feel like Pop said that he was inspired by Jeezy Moolah.
Yeah.
And at a point in time, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
All right, so Jeezy got the okay from us to jack Woo.
Yeah.
And he was probably the only one jacking Woo, like putting it out there on the internet. And that's why Kuda ended up dissing him. Well, he ain't did he diss him? Like, he just basically was like,
it's not for them.
yeah. So that's where that mix-up came up at. But when Pop came, it was just like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was new. And like I said, I jacked it. But I feel like a lot of people in Brownsville jumped on the bandwagon, like on the internet and for clout. Like, oh, we started it. We, like this French. Like, a lot of y'all wasn't involved in nothing, bro, honestly. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But now it's convenient because Pop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's convenient. Because it's subsets. You know, people be having their own little situations. They wasn't jacking DOD because they wanted to be whatever they was. You know what I'm saying? But no, DOD is a form. DOD is from Wave Gang to DOD. You know, the indictment came to DOD. You know,
it's a derivative of it. It's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's like, you wasn't that, gang. You wasn't that. Yeah. So don't jack that now because this dude pumping this over here and it's popping. Now you want to jack that. So that's one thing I ain't never with. Like, I ain't never mess with. My part of me. But it's like, so boom. You seen the video with us in Miami with 10K.
Yes.
And all the, you know what I'm saying, the pirates. I call them the pirates over there. the niggas is pirates. They funny. But yeah, so one of my dogs was locked up. He did like 8 years.
Okay.
You feel me? So he's locked up with 10K.
Gotcha.
So when he came home, me and him was together like every day, you know what I'm saying? So he like, yo, I'm about to go to the floors to go pull up on my son. I think this is before Pop died. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pull up with you. And we went over there and we met in that gas station right there, right by the Murra, like right there.
Oh, wow.
And we was in the gas station and I got to speak to 10K and a few of them, or basically the same faces that's from the floors that was in that video. I spoke to majority of them. And I basically told them to their face, like, I pulled up like, no, we not doing that. Like, this is my shit. You feel me? Like, this, you gotta know the story, gang. Like, it ain't no, you feel me? And they jacked it. Like, they just was intrigued by what I was saying and all that. It was like, an understanding, because those the older dudes that's older than Pop. If you look at his interviews, you can see the 10K and them behind. Like, those the big bros. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got to sit with them. I never met Pop. So I'm like, bro, saying this and that, but Pop he on video games talking about riding through the Ville, dropping the choke. Yeah. Like, what Ville you riding through and what choke you dropping? Like, where you get that from, yeah? And how y'all trying to differentiate that? Yeah. How? Like, what are y'all, how? What? Yo, that was mind-boggling to me, bro.
Whenever y'all spoke to somebody from Canarsie, right, and what was their reaction? Well, I guess you're telling me the reaction was they respect what y'all was saying.
Yeah, they respected it. Like, and it was more so like, get money. You feel me? Like, that's what the floors do. Yeah. They get money. And I get money. So it's like, we had a lot to talk about after we got that out the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, what's up? Woo, what we doing? It's respect. We doing it up. Bro just happened to pass away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I never... To tell you the truth, bro, like, Brownsville wasn't jacking it, bro. Like, I'm talking about the members. It's like the members that mattered to me.
They didn't want Canarsie jacking Woo.
No, they didn't. Like, people don't understand. They don't understand certain things. It's like certain people be stuck in their own way when it comes to stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was like the bridge between Canarsie and Brownsville for a point. Cause they was jacking me. Like, I'm in the floors. I'm running around. You know, I was running around with Sosa. I don't know how that happened.
Sosa Geek.
Yeah, like I'm talking about like we outside together, bro. Like I was on an ankle monitor though. So I don't really know. I can't remember how me and Sosa started. I know Sosa, but I'm saying like how we started being like every day. Like this before the 5-year-old. Like this is early on. So I was making some Woo shirts. This is when all the controversy, I think Pop had passed away at this time. I had a shirt with the W, the Washington National W.
Yeah.
And it 3 O's. And then under it say since '09.
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm basically trying to brand it, you know what I'm saying? Market it. Like, we not gonna let this get to where it's going. You know what I'm saying? And I was making them gang related. It's blues, it's red. You feel me? So it's like, I had them and I was in the mix. I was in the mix of floss and I was moving around. Sosa was just, he's hungry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He worked to get to where he was at. Like, he was hungry. But I was moving with him. And the Canarsie dudes, I used to get up with them, not only through Sosa, but through, you know what I'm saying, my brother had just came home, like Mako, 10K, pardon me, 10K is, he wanted them over there. So I'm locked in with them dudes. They actually brought me to the Diana video with Diddy's son.
Wow.
Yeah, we went to the Ville, then we went over there, like, it was like on a, like, by Atlantic and Kingston, it was side block, like one of them side blocks. But I was locked in with them, and they was jacking it. So it's like, but some dudes that, you know, from the Ville, they didn't understand it. Like, it was to the point where I'm running into people I'm not even supposed to be running into, but I ain't got my with me. I'm with a whole bunch of other. So it's like, I gotta be tact, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't got no, they don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Damn. You know, I do wonder, has anybody ever from Canarsie disagreed with y'all to y'all face about Woo?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, okay. Everybody's more so like, yeah, no, we understand it.
That's why when I see OP interview, it really disturbed me a little bit, because it's like we had a good little rapport, like we was good. We was good, so it's like, why you trying to put that in the air? Like, it's like you disgusted. Like, you feel me? You don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe he gave off. Like, it's different. It's this. Like, what's your upbringing? Where you come from? Because I don't know. I don't know. Like, how the Canarsie, like, see how I could sit here and break down everything about anything that got anything to do with Woo?
Yeah.
Like, it go back. I could do that. I don't see nobody from Canarsie being able to do that.
I think when we spoke about it, there's someone who does rep it, some older dude, but I think this person, he doesn't really want to, for whatever reasons, he doesn't get on camera, whatever the case may be, from what I heard.
Right.
You feel me? But I don't know, I guess that's, but all I heard was what was told to me, you feel me?
Yeah, I don't get that though, bro. Yeah. I honestly don't get that. Like, even, it's so real that I told you I'm in tune with certain chos, like, because of respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if we ain't do it to each other, like, run into, like, bro, respect go a long way, bro. It's like, put it like this. If I know you tough and you know I'm tough, or, you know what I'm saying, and we could come to sit in each other's face and be like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, that ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's respect there. It's respect right there.
Yeah.
So I'm in tune with certain people, and that's the first thing they be saying to me all the time. Like, yo, y'all let them do this. Y'all let them do that. But I really don't see it like that as well.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody just got to tell a story. Somebody got to be more smart about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I could sit here and tell you 1,000 stories, but let's get some money, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's get some money.
That's true. And at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
Exactly.
Yeah. Gotcha. Speaking about, I see some of the other guys, and I'm in some people I have respect for, so I'm kind of in tune with some people that I have respect for. And then there's certain people I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you might not have respect for. One of them, I hate people gonna kill me and say I'm instigating, but we seen the video with you and Envy Caine. That whole situation were you in Marcus Garvey or in around your area?
What video?
I think there's a video, I guess you walk in, I think Envy Caine throws
the bottle. Oh yeah, that was in front. That was in front of 10 Amboy. That was in front of 10 Amboy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Why did I think that was okay? Gotcha.
Yeah, cause you know Garvey got small stoops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we got tall buildings.
Gotcha.
It's different. Houses and village is different.
Gotcha.
But what was your question about
that day, right? Mm-hmm. That day, did you see them coming, or was it like they just popped up out of nowhere? Like, all
right, so what happened with that was, at this point, I wasn't even doing no music. I wasn't doing music. I was jugging. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the way. I'm running back and forth from Philly like every single day. I'm in Philly. I'll come back to New York. Philly, come back to New York. So, what happened? Oh, it was a situation, some street that happened. You know what I'm saying? In Garvey, from the most part, it went bad. It went bad, and I feel like something happened, and then the police found somebody car and they ID or whatever. I was just hearing stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the 10. So I guess like that was projected to everybody that this happened. It came from over here. You feel me? That's one thing that happened. And then for two, I heard boy. But then it's like, oh yeah, I mean yeah, like he put that he had his own. You know what I'm saying? Because besides me, it's like it's people that's you know what I'm saying, feel away about what you saying out your mouth in songs. You know what I'm saying? So it was a situation where he was like on Pickens Avenue. And he ain't had no business being on Pickens Avenue. I don't know why he thought he could be on Pickens Avenue. Yeah. You feel me? And that one left. You know what I'm saying? So
to Coca.
Yeah, like he was trying to shop or something, like in a hat store or something.
Yeah.
He got up on him, like it was, you know what I'm saying?
Did they give him a chance to walk away?
I don't know what happened. I just know it was going that way. You feel me? It was going over there. From if you know Pickens Avenue, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But that's even here it is. So long story short.
Okay, I see.
It was messy. Yeah, it was messy at that time. It was a messy time because it's like something happened here and something happened here. So like I said, I'm in and out of town, so I ain't really too far on what's going on, but I got my ear to the street. I'm coming out the building, and it's crazy because me and my moms was coming out the building. My mom's jumped in her V before me. I don't know what the delay was for me, but I had my car right in front of my building. My car was right there. So I'm walking to my car, and when I walk to my car, my mom's dipped already, but I'm walking to my car. Oh yeah, that's my point I had to make. So you see how he said he run, Ricky run or whatever? Yeah. And it was police, he running to the boys. It was police because it was hot, because they just found the car, you know what I'm saying? It's hot in the projects. They patrolling, they over there. And my projects is not big, it's small. Yeah. So I'm coming out the building, when I'm trying to get in my car, I just feel, you know, you could feel energy. Like I felt it, bro, pause. Like, something told me turn around. I turn around, son, it's like 5 in the V, bro, like. And I'm like, there's another situation, dead the wrong, but police right there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how they was coming for real. I don't know. It could have been bad, or it could have just been like, oh, I see you, I caught you lacking. Which it was, because ain't nothing. You feel like something happened?
Nah, you walked away, you got away. Like
exactly. So with that being said, they pull up. And I don't want them to see my car. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to, that's my first thought. I don't want them to know my car.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So I'm gonna act like I was just in the street tying my sneaker or something. You feel me? But they pull right up on me like the movie, like the movie, what's that, Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood.
Right, like I was Trey with the thing in my head. Like they had me, I ain't gonna front. What I'm supposed to do? I'm in the street. You know, the car's parked. And so they pull up, he in the back seat, he popping it. You feel me? Popping it. I'm stuck. I'm just sitting there staring. I'm like, I snap back to reality. I'm like, I threw it. You feel me? I had a essential water in my hand like this. So I start walking on the sidewalk. So now they just trolling me, riding down the block, trolling me. And one of my old heads was just happened to be in front of the building. He like, yo, we talking and walking, but low key. Like, it's like, yo, you know these? I'm like, yeah, that's the ops. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. So I'm like, just keep walking. So they trolling out the window. They acting like they about to do this and that or whatever. So I heard him say something like he was recording, so what caught my attention, because I wasn't paying him no mind after I threw it and I was walking. I'm like, man, you ain't on nothing, because y'all would have did it, right? You feel me? I was stuck. Then I snapped back. I'm like, they ain't on nothing. So I start walking. Now I'm trying to get away from them. Feel me? They trolling me in the street, trolling. And when I found out, like when I peeped that he had the phone out the car, that's when I start throwing the water at him like this, and then I threw the bottle. And then that's when he threw the bottle. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't put that part of the video. He ain't put that, what happened in the video, the video.
Nobody would have done that.
Exactly. You feel me? He got that. I mean, you made it seem like whatever it was, whatever. But that's what happened, bro.
Gotcha. Also, another person you ran into was Neno Brown.
Right.
Now, he kind of speaks on a story on the Uppercut podcast.
Right.
With Tiger. I think his name is Tiger. He says that y'all ran into one another, and his words, he said he saved you. So
shout out to Tiger, man. But it's like what we just talking about off camera. It's like you gotta understand the difference between personal and business. But Tiger, the one brought my name up in that interview, and it's like he gonna try to get me to spin like. You brought my name up, so you're gonna let somebody paint a picture or a narrative and then not give me the opportunity to say nothing back? Yeah. Because of numbers or something like that? Like, what? But anyways, yeah, I ran into Neno, bro, for the first time in Wooo Choo history. I ran into Neno. You feel me? Nah, I knew it, like, you know, we know of each other. We know of each other, but I never had no encounters with him or nothing like that. But I ran into Neno. He was with Envy Caine. That's who he was with. It was a bunch. So basically, I was in Newport. I had the ups on them, bro. Like, I knew they ain't see me coming, bro. They ain't see me coming. And when I came, I was calm as a cat. So I fake caught them off guard. Like, let's be real. That's what really happened. And then my energy wasn't aggressive or nothing like that. It wasn't like I was coming to harm anybody or nothing. I was just trying to see what they was on. Yeah. Some people will say that was kind of like risky, like crazy of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't had no business being over there, wooty woo, you know what I'm saying? I know who I was with though. And I know, you know what I'm saying? I know I was good. Yeah. I was great. But the thing about that situation is like the way that they got it for everybody else is like, it's just crazy, killer, bang, bang, woo, K, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't happened. So it's like, Neno said he saved my life. I feel like, yeah, he kind of did. Because it's like, bro, if somebody would have made me feel uncomfortable or I would have felt scared, you know what scary people do, right? Like,
they react.
Exactly. So, yeah, he did save my life. I would have never been here with you doing this interview if anything would have been anything. It would have been a whole nother situation, bro. It would have been a news interview, like, seriously. Yeah. So, but he other than that, it's like I pulled up. When I seen him, it was like, yo.
First, can I ask what you was doing even in that neighborhood? Since that's like you're like out of bounds right now.
So they say like I'm pushing peace. That's what they on that interview. They like, yeah, I'll push peace or whatever. But it's different. It's like gangsters could sit and talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it shouldn't be like, I don't care if you woo and show. This is what a lot of people don't understand, bro. A lot like. That's what we didn't speak about. A lot of people went behind that wall, and it wasn't no hiding. So they had to sit, see each other. Yeah. And it was a lot of sitting down, like, honor, like amongst each other, like men, like Feel me? We in here, we in this predicament together. That's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't really speak on. With the Wooo and the Cho side. Like, you know what I'm saying? We both from here. That went on. It went on a lot. So behind the wall. So I feel like as a man, it's like, all right, I could sit in here and talk calm and regular.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that about fighting as well. Like when I was younger, I used to get angry and fight. And you know what I'm saying? That never worked for me. When I got older and I started to actually learn how to fight, is you gotta be calm. You know what I'm saying? So you can react and be at peace. So it's like, I'm calm and I'm sitting eye to eye with you and we gonna talk like men. It could go left still.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not screaming or acting crazy don't mean that I'm not dangerous.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I could sit and look you in your eye and talk. And that's why I respect Neno. Because that's exactly what he did. You feel me? I told him, I said, yo, this is my first time seeing you and we supposed to be at it for however amount of years. You feel me? You don't got nothing to say to me? That was my exact words. And we, you know, we busted up, whatever.
Yeah.
In the midst of that, the dude that don't got no problem, that shouldn't have no problem with me in the world, was acting crazy, deranged. What is that new song? What's that? How it goes? It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy. That's how someone's moving, bro. I swear to God, he was glitching. Like he coming out his shirt. Like he wanted
This is Coca.
Going crazy. And I'm just sitting there like, boy, this guy gotta be crazy. Cause it's like, bro, even if you feel like that about me, bro, like have a conversation. I'm here in your face. And you ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
So why are you reacting like this?
Yeah. So
I could tell the difference between who gangster and who pretending. Or who just a crash out. Because being a crash out ain't smart neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not smart. Like, that ain't gangster. Like, doing dumb stuff. That's not gangster. Like, anybody could do that, bro. We actually did that for years. Yeah. You, I don't see why you so going crazy right now. I don't see it. I never did nothing to you. You never did nothing to me. We had a music thing going on where it's like, you kept name dropping me, and then I responded with a diss track. And y'all kind of like throwing the white flag for real. Like the team locking situation, throwing the white flag behind closed door. Cause everything with me just be on some like, niggas don't want to, you know, but yeah. So it's like, that was that. So what I got from that situation was, I'm dealing with a different type of dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? What Neno did and what he did was two different type of reactions. You know what I'm saying? It was you had to be there, bro. Like it was crazy, bro. It was like, cause me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I ain't know what I was going in there to. I knew he was there. But I didn't know the rest of them was there. There was a few of them. It wasn't just them two. It was a few of them. Yeah. And when I came in there and me and son locked eyes, he went and told them.
He told Neno.
Neno and whoever else they was sitting down there with. He went and told them, like Neno said in his interview, he like, that's dude, like, that's really him. Like, son ain't no chump though, you feel me? Like, this is his words. But when I seen him bust that move and doing all that moving, now I'm on point, you know what I'm saying? I gotta see what's going on, so I push up a little bit. I get a little closer, like, what's up? Why y'all moving like that? Like, what's going on over here? Yeah. Feel me? And it was a few words. It was some dude that was talking to me. I told him, I don't know you. Like, I don't even care for what you talking about, 'cause I don't know you. He was talking, but I don't really remember what he was saying. But when me and Neno talked, that stood out. And then son reaction was just out of this world. Like he was acting like he told me, he said, you gotta fight me and all my mans right now, or you're done. Like we gonna do this, that, and the third. You feel me? Like
this is what Neno said.
No.
Coca.
Yeah, he said some crazy. Like he said, like he wanted me to square up with everybody. like
back to back, or
yeah. I don't know. That's what he said. I just told him.
You just know a jail person when you know he just came home.
I'm like, yo, bro, if this dude think I'm about to be out here fighting him, and you can't even give me a reason. You can't, like, I'm like, bro, I came in there like this. Like, bro, what's up? Like, Yeah. What's the issue?
Yeah.
Cause what's the issue? I don't get it.
But to be fair, could the issue just be like our neighbors is into it? That's
what neighborhoods? What?
I mean, he over there with them. That's his friends now.
So you just cool. If you think that's cool, then cool.
Wait, no. I don't know nothing.
If you think that's cool, then cool, for real.
I'm just saying, like,
I ain't look, bro. I done been in situations where I'm cool with both parties, and it went down, and I don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm a man, bro. Ain't nobody gonna make me jump when they say, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just putting your nose in something, like what you trying to attach yourself to some history that don't apply to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was a phone call too. We could talk about that.
The phone call after that conversation?
After
that situation.
After that situation, because I feel like that was an L for them. That was an L. And they tried to sweep that under the rug. That's why if you watch the interview with Neno, he said he saved my life, but he ain't really say how he saved my life. He ain't get into it. He just said, oh, that's chaos, that's him. And then they changed the whole conversation. He ain't say how he saved my life.
Yeah.
They ain't really, so I don't even know if he know what he did. Like, you basically, like, you know what I'm saying? What you mean you saved my life? What happened? Why you ain't say what happened?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't say what happened?
Yeah. But you also
But we had a conversation. We talked after that.
You and Neno.
Me, Neno, even Coca. He was on the phone.
Okay.
We talked
what
on
was
the
that?
phone.
If you could, you talk about what that conversation was?
Man.
We ain't gotta go into specifics, but what was the gist of it?
I'm trying to figure out what his issue is and what's going on.
What did he say? Like what?
Man, listen.
Like, come on, you gotta. Okay. You don't have to go into it, but was what he said valid?
I mean, I feel like, real talk, like, I feel like the conversation could have got somewhere.
Yeah.
But he just so, like, he's sensitive. He's sensitive, bro. I said something that triggered him and it went left.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even trying to be, like, I really was trying to understand this guy, like, because I don't get it. Like, literally, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because I could sit and talk to these other dudes. Like, I could talk to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense. We got mad stuff to talk about. Yeah. Like, do you know I spoke to Mr. on the phone and Mr. gave me his perception or his side of, like, what we sitting here talking about, like, our upcoming and upbringing. Yeah. And it bust my head. I'm like, wow, I ain't even think of that. Like, I ain't think of it like that. It makes sense. You feel me? Like, it's two sides to the story. Absolutely. But boy, I don't understand his side. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what was just one thing he said that, because I'm sure there was a couple of things. He told me he was from Newport, because he was trying to, this is funny. He said he's from Newport, which the place I went. Yeah. And then he said he also grew up in East New York. And in East New York, they background is VCG, Weez Gang, and stuff like that. So he grew up in that mix while we was having our mix. And I don't really know how he inserted himself, because the conversation couldn't get that far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get that far because he started glitching like, bro. And on top of that, what's so crazy is, like, for all that, I done heard the Chos pop that man before. Yo, come on, KI. Nah, no funny shit, bro. I mean, Bleezy said, if you heard Sniff Coke, he said it. Did. He said them Chos shot you, you ain't get back. You joined team with them ops. How you gonna do that? Something like that, in that nature. But you act like you got so much energy for me. I ain't do nothing to you, dogs. Yeah. Like, I don't get it. Like, I did hear that Coca did something back to. It wasn't just like a situation where they did something. Like, it's not in the public, but it wasn't like he took that and did nothing about it. But I wasn't there. You feel me? That could be a story that was just told to me, but that's what I heard. But I don't know for sure. You feel me? Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, the dudes I was with, they was a little older, so they was like, I feel like one of them asked him, like, after, because it's like, I left. I got up out of there. I ain't going to front.
Yeah.
I got up out of there. It's because it was like, if I'd have stayed any longer, it would have been that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't had no business over there.
Yeah.
And I came in peace. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Long story short, when I got back up with the dudes that was there, that was like, you know, kind of with me, one of them said, they asked, I don't know if they asked him or somebody else, like, what's your problem with K.I.? And one of them was like, K.I. ain't never do nothing to nobody. And he was like, so why you got a problem with him? And he couldn't answer it. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I tried to have a conversation like man to man on the phone because that's what, you know what I'm saying? And he said, yeah, yo, mister, he went in on his mans. He's like, yo, I see y'all vibing or whatever. This your mans. Obviously, y'all be talking and stuff like that. He started glitching. He like, yeah. But I ain't with none of this. I start going crazy. Like, it's just like I irritate him. Like I hit a nerve or something. Like, and we just was talking, bro, over the phone. I don't get that. Like, you somebody could just, you know.
I've spoken to Coca before.
It's a movie.
Oh man. I wanted to touch on this topic here. That time period when 600BREEZY was out here.
Shout out to Breezo.
And he gets into that situation with Bambino.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a whole big situation.
Wait, with them back and forth on the internet.
Back and forth. And then apparently, I guess, I don't know if 600BREEZY pulls up on them or they pull up where Breezy's at. Mm-hmm. But I
took it way back, son. This is a minute ago.
I had to. But I realized that your name was brought up around that time.
Yeah.
In that live or that video, this Breezy's talking and all that.
Yeah, but I was like hiding in the dark in the back of the car because it's like I said, like a lot of stuff with us, it was real. Like, it's like, I don't know. We just couldn't do certain stuff. Like, we couldn't jeopardize the people that was behind us. You know what I'm saying? People that was putting money up. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't jeopardize a lot of stuff.
Gotcha.
All right, at that time, I want to say Breezy was going back and forth with Bam over something about his dad homies, L.A. You know what I'm saying? L.A. Capone.
Got it.
I think that was the issue. So what Breeze did was he did his homework. You know what I'm saying? He did his homework, and somebody knew somebody that was linked to us.
That's what you gotta do.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in one of his lives, because when Breeze was first coming to New York, he used to go to Polo Grounds.
Absolutely.
That's where he go at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who he connected to out there, but one of his lives, I feel like somebody said, yeah, I know such and them the niggas he got beef with. You feel me? That's how we get involved. Well, I get involved.
Got it.
So now, one thing led to another. Breeze pull up on. We tucked away at this time because it's like we can't really be in the middle of Brownsville and we got so much going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got our music. We doing the money and violence. Is like our faces just. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about outside. You can't just be outside. You can't do that. So we tucked up somewhere. We pop out though. We riding around sprinters and stuff like that at this point. You know what I'm saying? So Breeze pull up. He come up to the crib we was at, and we vibing. He just was going. Like, I feel like this was the beginning of live, like Facebook Live. He was on Facebook Live heavy. Like he kept going live. He pulled up. We Bleezy and them playing music. You know what I'm saying? He went live in the crib. So when the live go off, we out the way. So it's like, all right, cool. They might have seen us in the live. Oh, he with these now. You know what I'm saying? So, he just got into it with the dudes from up the street. So they paying attention to everything he do now. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, yo, Dirt, we going to the hood. I'm about to bring bro through the hood so he can see the hood. Breeze want to go to the hood. He want to go to Brownsville. Mm-hmm. Dirt, like, I ain't coming outside. I'm like, cool. So I jump in the V with them. Breeze and Suave. I jump in the V with Breeze and Suave. That's his man. We go to the Ville. First we stopped in the tent. Breeze live. He live. I think we got a haircut or something. We did something, but he just was live, bro. Like since he been in Brownsville, from when he went there, he's live in Brownsville. He live, but he got the hood turned up. Everybody teed up to see, you know, Jack and GDK. You know how that goes. It's turned. Yeah. It's like a Chicago named BD out here, wooty woo. However that went. So I'm just sitting there, just like, you know, just being a good host. I was being a good host. I took him to go get some trap and field. We got pictures of that.
Yeah.
We took pictures. You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, they was acting like Lil Baby or Lil one of them was out there for real. Like, word, like it was people out the window, like recording and stuff. Like that's when I kind of knew it was serious though. Like,
gotcha.
It wasn't a game. It was serious. Like, I'm like, bro, why is it people looking out their window? Like, I'm getting agitated. Like, I don't like this too much attention, bro. I don't like it. So now, I think I told him eventually, like, yo, bro, you gotta stop going live, bro. I was explaining to him, of course, while we driving and Lincoln, but I'm like, I don't think you need to stop going live, bro. I'm from right up the block, and you don't know where you at.
Yeah,
you don't know where you at. You know, in Chicago, you know they feel like
they feel like they've been through it all.
Yeah. So boom. So we go up the street from the projects. We leave the projects. We go up the street to my cousin crib. We go to his crib. So we over there chilling. But we pull up. We drive. We don't walk nowhere. Usually I walk when I'm in my hood. This is literally, you leave my block, 10 Amboy at the light. You cross the light. We on Amboy, not picking an Amboy, but Amboy leading to the Sutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's Amboy and Picking, then it's Amboy and Sutter, then it's Amboy and Blake. So we in between Sutter and Picking now on that block. And he parked up in the car. Him and Suave parked up in the car and they rolling up and stuff. For some reason, I was standing outside the car because I'm, you know, entertaining them, make sure they good. Then the homies right here in the gate. This is house blocks. You feel me? This is not projects. This is house blocks, gates and stuff.
Yeah.
So cool. So now I see some strange, you know what I'm saying? You just on point, you know. I see moving but they coming from my block though. They coming from the outskirt of my block, not the main block. Not the block where them threw the bottle at me across the other street.
Got it.
So they coming down the block. So I'm just like, nah, something ain't right about that. So boom, they push up, they get close. Breeze get out the car on some mad tour, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he get out, and when he get out, he don't know what's going on. So I give him like I'm like, look. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? It's fake up there. Yeah. But I don't know, nothing happened. So I'm just standing there looking and watching the whole thing. Like, if it was to happen, it was gonna happen. Bro took off. Like, bro took off down the
Breezy?
Yeah, he took off down the block, like he reacted, like he got low. Like, I'm like, nah, come in. We go in the gate. By the time we get in the gate, I think the other dude stayed in the car. By the time we get in the gate, my bro, you feel me? He loading up, like on his way back on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, Breeze made it like 5 houses past where we was at. Yeah. Because he was parked right here, but he ran past the crib. So I'm like, no, we right here. You about to go to the side.
Back to them.
You know, you about to go the whole wrong way. So he came in the gate. You feel me? And that was that. But it was like, you see, I told you. But it wasn't that like, I was about to say unfortunately, but fortunately, it wasn't no shots that day. Like, even on us going back, because I guess they got missing. I don't know if they was in a car, feet, nothing, but they got missing. And it wasn't Bambino, like, it wasn't him. Yeah. He wasn't there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some other dude. It was crazy, like. But Bree, shout out to Bree. That's my son. He just got a whiff of Brownsville. Like, you can't be doing that. You know you got a name. They trying to get you, but ain't you with me.
Well, you wanted to be out. He said he wanted to come to the hood. So.
I'm like, bro, what you think this a game?
Oh, man, son. Shout out to Breezy, man. You know, you mentioned this a couple of times. before we wrap up, Money and Violence. You know what I'm saying? I could never forget watching the show and seeing y'all. I'm like,
oh, you see me do my thing when
y'all peeped it. I'm like, yo, how the hell? Yo, they mad young, they up there lit. Like, but it was exciting to see. Talk to us about how y'all got on that Money and Violence, the hottest show at that time.
Shout out to my man Miz and shout out Rafe. Those are my guys. Cloud9 TV, that's my guys for real. Always appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I still rock out with that. Like, you know, you can throw that on Tubi right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
With laid up with the Jones, like, yeah, you feel me? Like, look at me, you feel me? So it's like,
that's a flex.
Yeah, always. Nah, but for real, C Styles I think that was Rafe manager or like they partners or whatever. But he was cool with people that, you know, had us.
Gotcha.
And I don't even know how it happened. I remember they first started when they was like camera like this. And it's just, they had a dream, like, and they was on it. I remember it being like, cause we was at the studio and they was shooting scenes and stuff. And I just was looking like, I'm somewhere coming back from like Baltimore or Springfield. Like I'm, you know, running around, but still coming to rap and stuff. So we was at a studio and Big Bro had a sit down with Styles. So I just remember them coming from the ground up. That was their first season. That was just YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just YouTube. So I seen faces, the main characters and stuff, I seen them a few times. By the time it got to season 2, I ain't never even watched Money and Violence. Honestly, I didn't know. I just seen them in the flesh, like doing it. So by the time season 2 came, you know what I'm saying, I feel like we was hot. Like we was hot in the streets for music. And they just put that play together like that. Like, you know, it'll make sense for them to, you know what I'm saying, be in the show. And they let us rock out. Like I said, we got cleared for the trap and field gear that was done in my projects in Ten Boy. Like my peoples was making that in the projects. And you know, we got the title deal in Lionsgate. So it had a little money for season 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm somewhere shooting scenes in Flatbush and Brooklyn. Like,
did they have to be aware of the people y'all had issues with?
Of course. What you mean? They gotta know. But it's like it still got done though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in an apartment in Brooklyn. Like,
wow.
Man, it was me, Bleezy, Mills, and Hayes. We had a scene where they was playing the game, and Bleezy came to the crib and had a conversation with me about doing the robbery. Yes. You feel me? So that was in Brooklyn.
Did Rafe shoot you in the hand or Bleezy?
Nah, that was Bleezy.
Okay.
You feel me?
I had to check his hands real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, they got up with my boy, but it's like I'm ready to do my own spinoff, like with me and Bro, cause we got away with that bread. You feel me? Like 10 years later, like you feel me? Like I'm into that. Like I'm down. I'm gonna do a lot of film, bro. I'm into that, bro.
Yeah. So get into that. Like, what are some things that? Cause you said 2025, you kind of like going full speed ahead. What is the plans for KI Double for 2025?
I'm saying just more content, more everything. Like this summer that just passed, I actually bought myself a camera.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? MacBook, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Got hard drives. You know, I'm doing me. Like I did a little Sunday fun day. Like I was doing like basketball, cause
I seen that you was playing against people. You pretty good, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so it's like, it's like, even if I decided not to do, you know, pick up a camera and do that, that's something that we was gonna do in the hood regardless. I feel like they do that in every hood. The ops do that, you know what I'm saying? It's something that we could relate to. Like, every Sunday we gonna hoop, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hoop with each other. And I just brought light to that. And it was kind of like, it was a thing where people look forward to. It was growing, like gradually every week. More and more people coming out, more, cause they seeing that I'm dropping episodes and they seeing, oh, you're gonna see me giving work on the camera, like, oh yeah, I'm coming, like, yeah. So it was, you know what I'm saying, it was growing. So That was on KIWTV on YouTube. That was something I started. So I wanted to just do like, you know, mini vlogs and content. I for sure, like I said, I ran it to Dame and I'm connected with Dame through Murda Mook. You know what I'm saying? And he got some stuff that he's working on, you know what I'm saying? And I got a script sent to me, so, you know.
Nice. Damn, that's big. That's
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy this year, 2025. Music. Yeah. Just heavy on the content, like everything, like just being me and giving it to the world, like letting them see what's up. Like.
Gotcha. Could you ever see, I feel like you and Bleezy, I thought y'all was like more of a duo when y'all were younger and all that. What made y'all stop dropping music together? Like why take the path of individual artistry?
For one, I feel like everybody expects us to do music together because we've done it from the beginning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for one, I'm just more business savvy. Yeah. And like more open to do more things. You know what I'm saying? Like Bleezy is a full-fledged artist. Gotcha. Like full-fledged. That's what he done since I met him. Yeah. Lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I always had my hands in different things. And you know what I'm saying? One thing don't work, this might work. You know what I'm saying? That's just been me since the beginning. Like beginning of time. I just always been a different type of artist, not just a rapper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, man, hopefully 2025, like this is our first interview, but obviously I would hope for it to be more than this.
Come on, you know we gotta lock in.
Like I think this was a beautiful interview, and I'm happy it took time for us to do it, because I don't know if we would have got this good of an interview the first time around. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not. I ain't gonna lie. Back then I was on cloud whatever, like.
Now I'm glad. I think this time around it's way better. The energy's better. The vibe is way better, and I really appreciate your time.
I think likewise.
Where I think people's gonna gravitate to your story, and yeah, man, I can't wait to
let's go crazy.
That's it, man. KI man. Appreciate your time. Like I said, it was gonna be a classic. I know this is gonna go up, man.
Nothing happened, and I'm letting you know this. Nothing.
Let's get it, man.
That's my Uncle Murda right there.
Let's get it, KI. Until next time, man.